You know what I mean? Just the design of it is not something that would have occurred to me to put this on a t-shirt. You know, right? So it takes a certain mind, a creative mind, to come up with this on a t-shirt.
The qualifier creative is where I take umbrage. I finger in the air. I'd be like, well, it's certainly a design.
It is a design.
It is a design.
100%. Yeah. And there was a lot of like copying and pasting that went on here. Right? It was like trial and error. Like, oh, I like that. What if I put it on 5 times? That might fill out the torso portion of the t-shirt.
Yeah, we got to get stuff from here to here. It's like a strike zone only for t-shirt.
That's right.
Layout. Here and here. Anything outside of this, no thanks.
No, we don't have to put anything there.
That's not a strike.
Right. Not our concern.
This is a strike.
Right.
From here to here.
It's a t-shirt. And we don't care about like the sleeves. We're not putting anything on the sleeves. It's a little too fancy. You know, we don't need that. Just the torso portion.
Yeah, that's right.
Right?
That's right.
Yeah. From, nipple to navel, essentially, we're kind of putting some stuff.
Yeah.
Right.
And, it's different on every person.
That's true. That's true.
On some people, you might find nipple below navel. Things have gone terribly wrong.
True, but let's start with...
They're out there, I'm saying.
They are. But if we start with like a mannequin that has everything where we kind of want it to be.
Just say in today's day and age, we have to be inclusive. And nipple to navel is not going to work for some people. Just in terms of the nomenclature.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough. A strike zone. I like the strike zone idea is better.
Right. It's clean. It's amorphous enough to not piss anybody off.
Right. It's got a box. It's like, there's a box we're putting the content in.
That's right.
On the t-shirt.
That's right.
So to fill that up, you got to have some ideas.
That's right.
You need an idea.
And
you can't just leave it blank.
And this person's idea, who I happen to know.
Do you?
Is less than impressive most of the time. And what they came up with was repeating the word theater 5 times.
5 times. Same font, same color.
Same font, same color, same size. Same size.
Everything.
Yeah.
Just 5 times vertically
Justified
down.
center.
Exactly.
The whole deal.
Right.
Right down the middle.
Right down the middle.
It's
5 times.
Basic and stupid a t-shirt as you can make. And then we put our name on it.
A little branding.
And then we put a little Wilma Theater branding on it.
A little branding on the bottom.
That's right.
And like you said, it's a conversation starter. I love to wear this t-shirt because people will be like, theater. What is what? Why? What are you doing? What's that for?
This nerd loves theater. Let's engage him about how he's choosing to communicate his love for theater.
Through t-shirts.
Through t-shirts.
In t-shirt form.
It's a hell of a t-shirt strike zone, though.
It is great.
Every one of them would agree.
I love this t-shirt. I wear it all the time because I do love it.
And it looks good on you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's slimming because it's black.
It's black. People are looking at the words, not your face. Like, it does tons of good stuff for you.
It's true.
People are reading.
They are. Yeah, exactly.
As opposed to assessing your aesthetic.
It's fundamental. I got to tell you. Well, welcome, everyone. Welcome back, let's say.
Oh, my God, it's been so long.
To Confidentially Speaking.
A better way to know what t-shirt is going to make you look like a nerd.
And just as a reminder, that's Zumbo over there on the other microphone there.
Hey.
And I'm Weingartner.
It's been so long, we're reintroducing ourselves.
It's been a long time.
How do we do this?
I don't know.
How does this work?
It's still...
Do I talk here? Into this? Hello? Anybody in there? How's it work? What do I do? What do I do, though?
What do I want?
It's very akin to Al at McDonald's. Yeah, it's the same bit. Right?
I think that's just Al in general. Like,
yeah.
Al showing up anywhere and being confused is like the greatest thing ever.
Al just trying to figure stuff out is the best.
It is the best.
I love it.
It is really good.
What does he want for lunch?
Right.
How do microphones work?
The
doesn't
whole
matter.
Thing. No, it doesn't. Getting in the car one day, I was like, okay. Ignition. Let's see. Just anything.
Adjusting mirrors. Visor. Okay. Vanity mirror on the visor. Love it. I love it. Look at me. Look at me with these little lights on either side. I look good. Ready to travel.
Just anything. Literally doing anything.
I mean, honestly.
You know? Okay. Email.
I bet he has a lot of trouble with email.
Open AOL. And wait for that guy to say, you have mail.
Reply all? Reply singularly? Does everyone need to know? Who needs to know?
What am I?
Who am I telling?
Oh my God. Yeah, Al doing anything is just the best.
And we'll be revisiting that.
I hope so.
Through this episode, I'm sure.
And through our lives
and
from now on.
Absolutely.
I hope. But sorry about that whole hiatus thing. You know.
Yeah, that was mostly Billy, if we're being honest.
Okay. Fair. All right, fair enough. That's good. All right, no problem.
No, you're bipping and bopping. That's all.
I am
you
bipping
travel.
and bopping.
You were in Vegas.
Oh my God.
Baby. Vegas.
I was. Yeah, I have some stats.
You got some...
To sort of explain the hiatus a little bit.
I love when you bring the statisticals.
So yeah, I've been bipping and bopping. I travel a lot for work.
Does. Yeah.
And that makes it hard for us to, and you're busy too. I mean, you're the busiest man in show business.
I'm about to be busier. Like I'm moving the bar up as opposed to back, right. Which is the wrong move. But
so it's just hard. And we decided when we started this podcast, we wanted to try to do it in person, not over the Zooms or anything like that, because
that's a guiding principle of our goodness.
Yeah.
I think that what makes us work, if anything, is being in the same room.
It helps.
Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely helps.
For sure.
So to make that happen, sometimes it's difficult. And just to give you an idea, since our last episode came out on May the 13th, I've been working in the following places.
Here we go. See?
Las Vegas.
Yeah. Vegas, baby, Vegas.
Las Vegas.
Vegas, baby, Vegas.
Piscataway, New Jersey.
Ah, great sunny Piscataway.
San Diego, California.
Ah, bucolic San Diego.
And New York City. So I've been bi-coastal,
yeah, you're
essentially.
all over the country, man.
And since June 30th of this year, I calculated how many days I've been out on the road working somewhere and how many days I've actually been at home.
Jeez.
Where we could do some of this. Right?
Sure.
So on the road, 113 days as of June 30th. At home, 68. So nearly double the amount of time I'm actually physically home. I'm out doing work.
You're out.
It's hard. It's a lot. I love it, but it is...
you do love it.
It reduces the possibility, for us to be actually in the same room together.
I'll say this has not always been the case. You loving it part.
True, yeah, and also and even the busyness of it. This year has been way busier than other years.
Yeah, you used to be way more of a layabout.
Yeah, typically the past couple of years I've done of these big trade shows that I travel a lot for. I would do 13 a year maybe on the average. This year through June I've already done 14.
Oh my goodness!
Exactly. So it's just
and that's halfway through the year.
Yeah, exactly. So I've been much busier this year than normal. So apologies.
Yeah,
for that.
Again, this was 100% Billy's fault. I was willing and ready to make anything work, always available, ready to jump on a Zoom, ready to skywrite, whatever it needed. I was willing to do, and Billy just kept shutting it down. Just kept shutting it down. What am I going to do? He's my partner. You know what I mean? I had to go with him and for him, or I'm shit.
That's right.
Right?
My book. You saw my book. You saw my book. I can't.
Yeah. You're meeting my man at the back.
We were going to meet at the back of the airport one day to record one of these, but we just couldn't get it couldn't make it happen. The back of O'Hare was closed that day. The front wide open, the back they had closed off.
There's no meeting at the back today. You heard it on the loudspeaker. Right. Attention, travelers. There will be no meeting at the back today. No meeting at the what? But I'm meeting the guy.
My book. You saw my book. Yeah, so we couldn't do that. So that it didn't happen for a long time. It's been a while too. I mean, apologies again for the long delay.
No,
but,
it's good, and it's good. I'm so happy you brought the advanced metrics.
Thank you.
And the statistics.
Yeah, you got to have them.
I think if you look further, you'll see some advanced metrics on Jaylen Brown, which should have you feeling real nervous about what just went down. This is exciting. We don't talk a lot of sports much on this podcast. We used to.
Yeah,
we used to get into it
NBA
a bunch.
stuff.
You know?
Yeah.
But we have to talk about this. Is like my favorite team, your favorite team.
Yeah,
just involved in one of the most baffling trades the NBA has ever seen.
It really was.
And contrary to popular opinion, I love it. I love this trade. I'm so happy to have Jaylen Brown off of my team.
Oh, come on.
I truly am. I truly am.
Okay. If that's true, start explaining, Lucy, because I want to hear. I mean, yes, the metrics, as you said, the advanced analytics, show that with him on the court, the Celtics are a much worse team.
He's incredibly high usage, incredibly low impact where it counts. He's J.R. Rider. He can do the most amazing things physically that you've ever seen a basketball player do. He's got all the tools. But in the fourth quarter, he's a turnover machine. He does all his scoring in the first quarter. He's a terrible defender, despite him saying, like, I played the best guy on the other team. Yeah, and routinely those guys got 30 points on you. Like, just because you stepped up to them defensively and then fought through a screen or two doesn't mean you're a great defender. You're not. And he's not. He would often, like, lose where he was supposed to be on the floor. Like, there's just a lot of problems. And what I'm most fascinated by this is watching him try to play with Maxey and Edgecombe. Like, I just don't know how that's going to work.
It's going to be weird.
It's going to be weird.
Yeah.
And I get that you have to try it because he's like an all-league talent, for sure.
For sure.
And maybe it's coaching. Maybe your guy can talk some sense into Jaylen Brown where our guy couldn't.
Maybe.
And maybe he's been a little humbled by the whole situation and is ready to sort of take the next step as a great player.
Right.
But he was not there in Boston and probably wasn't getting there.
It's so interesting, too. And just to recap the trade. So the Sixers traded Paul George, 2 first-round picks and 2 second-round picks to the Celtics for Jaylen Brown.
Podcast Paul. Fellow podcaster Paul George.
Going to Boston.
Big fan.
Yeah, and it was. I never thought the Sixers would be able to get rid of Paul George, period.
Right.
And I certainly didn't think it was going to happen that fast.
That's right.
And I never in my wildest dreams thought we'd get back a player of the quality of a Jaylen Brown. Because, I mean, if you just look at his pure statistics from last season.
Sure.
Unbelievable.
Great stats.
28.7 points per game.
Yep.
Like 6.5 rebounds, 5.5 assists or something, like crazy numbers.
Right.
And he carried that team in fairness for most of the season last year.
I mean, yes and no. But the stats, those very basic stats that we've been relying on for decades, because they were the only stats you had, very clearly the best player on that team.
Yep.
And I guess because of that, you'd have to say something like he carried them.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, minus Jason Tatum when he was out.
That's right.
If they didn't have Jaylen Brown, they were sunk. You know what I mean? They would have had a really tough time last year without him.
That's entirely true. That's entirely true. But I think what lies in the shadows of those stats is the percentage that it took to get him to those numbers.
Yeah.
The assists are nice, but the turnovers, that ratio is garbage. Like his assist to turnover ratio is horrible.
Right.
It's horrible.
Right.
Like he turns the ball over almost as much as he assists, which is like that's bad for a player with that usage.
Real bad.
Like he's got to have the ball in his hands or he goes away completely.
Yeah, that's the thing. He's definitely an on the ball kind of a guy.
He is, and he needs to have it and to dribble it and to he needs it like to run the break. That's what's going to make him like successful,
right?
But in terms of efficiency for winning, it's just not there.
It's fascinating too, because to me, I look at like our team, the Sixers, Joel Embiid, is a tough fit for anybody. Like
that's true.
Like any player who can fit in around Joel Embiid is kind of a special dude. Like
absolutely.
For Maxey to be able to do it is amazing.
Absolutely, because
he's not of this era in the NBA.
Right.
Like he's from like the 70s.
For sure.
And so it's going to be weird to see a guy like Jaylen Brown who's used to playing in the Missoula system, which is a totally modern NBA system.
Yeah, that's right.
Running and gunning and shooting threes.
And Brad Stevens' system before that, which was exactly the same.
Exactly. Yeah. So it's going to be very interesting to see how that transition works.
I'm excited.
Into a slower, more methodical existence. It's going to be really weird.
And I do think the addition of a Paul George, despite him having a contract that he doesn't deserve and being well advanced in years, those are two red flags for any contract. I get that. But I do feel like Paul George is a more team-oriented player. He'll be looking to make the right play as opposed to scoring the bucket. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And I miss that. We don't have enough guys like that. We didn't. And it's because nobody else had the ball in their hands when it was time to make those plays.
Right.
Because it was always Jalen, and he would always wind up doing something stupid with it.
Right. Yeah. So if Paul George is a better 3-point shooter, which is going to work better for the Celtics.
He was the best forward in the playoff series that we just played. Like Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown. Any of our bench guys, Paul George outplayed every one of them.
He did.
And I don't know if he'll still have that in him, but like if we use him smart, we play him 25-30 a game, we give him a bunch of rest throughout the season, come the playoffs, he could do that again.
Maybe, yeah. I mean, he did completely disappear against the Knicks, though. You know what I mean? Like, he had the great series against the Celtics. Like you said, he was a revelation, you texted me, and he really was great.
He was.
He shot like, 50% from 3-point range or whatever.
I do remember texting you like, who is this Paul George?
Yeah, exactly.
Where have you been keeping him?
Yeah, because he was so good.
He was so good.
But then he just vanished, like all of our guys pretty much did against the Knicks.
Yeah, and that probably is it was just the season had gone on a little too long for Paul George, right? Like
that, and I think the Knicks were just a juggernaut.
The Knicks make anyone go away.
Yeah, they made everybody they played look bad. It didn't matter who it was. Absolutely. In the playoffs. They were just dominant.
Yes.
So I think that's part of it too.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you can keep Paul George on the court, and you don't expect too much from him at this point in his career.
That's exactly it.
I think you can be happy. You're never going to be satisfied, like you said, with the contract because he's not going to do enough on the court to justify what he's being paid.
Definitely not.
But, Jaylen Brown is getting paid this pretty much the same amount, a couple million more a season.
Yeah.
And, there's no way he's getting 28 points a game on our team.
That's right.
With all the other guys we have, they're going to get the ball too.
That's right.
So, it's and the Celtics get one less year of an expensive guy on the roster, which I think is really why they did it.
It's an expiring, which is huge given the 2-apron model now. Like an expiring contract is what you want on your roster with a player like that.
Yes,
so with a player making that money.
Right.
And so I think it's good. I think ultimately it's good for the Celtics. But I liked the Luka trade for Dallas too. Like I get where those guys are coming from, and I think it makes a lot of sense.
I think it's better to move off of a superstar too early than too late.
Definitely,
right?
Definitely.
I think that's the whole thing that you have to realize.
Yeah.
So, who knows? I mean, it's better that the Celtics traded him than to give him another extension, right?
Yes.
Like if you kept him, extended him again,
that would have really bummed me out.
And then Jason Tatum's also going to need money.
Yeah.
So then you're out of money.
Completely.
And you're stuck with, what the Sixers were stuck with last year, with just two overpriced superstars and then just a bunch of nobodies.
That's right.
And you have no depth.
And of the two guys making near max contract or max contract on our team, one of them makes people better definitively every time he's on the floor, and one of them doesn't. And so it's like, but if you just look at it like that, it's a no-brainer.
Yeah, if you were going to choose, okay, we're trading one of these two expensive guys on our roster.
Yeah.
Brown or Jaylen Brown or Tatum. Who are we trading? Obviously, you're going to trade Jaylen Brown all day, every day. Yeah, exactly.
Obviously.
Tatum is so much better. There's no
and specifically at making people better. He's looking to make the guys around him better. He understands his sort of gravity on the court and how that opens up things for other guys.
Yeah.
Jalen's just looking to get to the hole and muscle you into a bucket. That's really his goal.
Right. Which is okay. Which we actually need that on our team.
You can use a guy like that.
Yeah, we could.
Every team can.
Yeah.
Just not at that salary.
Right. Because there's going to be times, and we've seen it with the Sixers, and every team goes into these, it's a game of runs, right? Where we just can't score for 6 minutes or whatever, and we need someone to get us a bucket.
Yeah, that's right.
And that's when we're going to turn to Jalen and be like, hey, man, go get us a bucket.
Yeah.
Or go get the fouled or whatever.
Yeah.
And he's great at that.
Or at least defenses will shade a little heavier towards that wing and free up stuff for Maxey. Like Maxey's still the guy, I think.
Yeah.
I think he has to be.
I think so.
But yeah, I think his game gets a little more. He's a little more space to operate potentially, which is hard on a Joel Embiid team.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it is going to be tough. We're going to have to, I don't know what they're going to do with Joel Embiid at this point. It's going to be like...
I don't know either.
I don't know.
Start him at guard. I don't know what to do with him.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I don't know how that's going to work, but it'll be fascinating to see for sure.
It will. And the final baller move from Brad Stevens, I was like, he could have traded Jaylen Brown to a few places, it seemed like. And like, in retrospect, we're learning that there were other options on the table. The deals weren't as good, truly. But to trade one of your best players to a conference rival is like, it's unheard of.
Who just, like, historically came back from 3-1 and beat you in the playoffs.
Embarrassed you.
In the playoffs.
And then you're like, here's one of our best players.
Yeah.
And we're going to play you 4 times a season and then probably again in the playoffs.
Yeah.
It's kind of a baller move. Kind of like, we don't give a fuck.
Yeah, it is.
We know Jalen's going to make your team worse. Well, like, that's kind of what he's saying.
And that's the whole thing.
Yeah.
I like the fact that they're not romantic about it or emotional about it. It's like, here's what the numbers say. Here's what the analytics tell us.
Yeah.
And so that's what we're doing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that's, I wish that, because I don't know what the deep analytics say about Joel Embiid, but I don't think they paint a beautiful story.
They can't,
you know what I mean?
right?
Right. No, they can't.
Yeah.
No. Unfortunately, I think he's tremendous talent, but like his time, like I said before, his time has passed.
Right.
And he needs to be more of a role player on our team than the main guy anymore.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, there are times in a game where his game works.
Yeah.
And you can use it, but those times, like, you have to be able to pick them or generate them when you need them, as opposed to like hoping they'll be there all game and then watching it go away routinely.
Yeah. So it's fun. I'm
super
glad
exciting.
it happened. And plus, there's all the other crazy shit going on in the NBA right now. Like Ja Morant got traded, and all
so
these
many crazy trades.
Crazy. LeBron is looking for a new team, and just all this crazy shit that's going on right now.
Don't you think? Here's what I think. Here's a theory on LeBron. I think LeBron. I have a couple of theories. The first one is he shouldn't decide until well into the season.
That's a good idea.
He should Roger Clemens this all day. Like, just wait to see how the standings are looking mid-season. Keep yourself in shape.
Right.
You know what I mean? Keep hitting the weights. Keep doing the stuff. And then pick your team.
It's an option, for sure. Yeah.
There's that, or that LeBron goes to the winner of the NBA Cup.
There's that, too. Yeah, like that's what's riding on it this year. Yeah.
You get LeBron.
Yeah, that would be fun.
If you win the Cup.
Yeah, that would be fun.
That'd be super fun.
Yeah, it would be fun. Because then your entire team that you used to successfully win the cup is now completely different. Because you're bringing in this guy who is going to dominate every aspect of your team for the next 6 months and more.
Probably.
Yeah.
Although LeBron, he's got a ton of faults, and I've never been a huge fan, but he plays the game the right way. Like 100% from day one was team oriented, ready to make people better beyond his own stats every time. And I feel like he's not going to do an Iverson later in his career. Like he's not going to be like, I'm still the man. I'm still the motherfucker.
Right.
He's going to be like, this is my role on this team and we're going to have some fun.
I hope so. I hope that's what happens.
That's how it's looking.
Yeah.
That's how it's looking.
I'd like to see that.
Yeah. And I would trust it based on his track record of like playing basketball the right way for 25 years or whatever.
It'll be interesting to see. It's hard to give that up, I think, though, to being the man.
I mean, even a little bit on the last Lakers season, he seemed to be like deferring a bit, taking a step back.
Yeah. Well, they had so many injuries towards the end of the season. He had to be.
He didn't have a choice.
Just me now.
Yeah.
No one else left.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. But early, he was like playing fewer minutes and clearly deferring on possessions and stuff. So
yeah.
We'll see.
We will see.
We'll see how it goes.
It's fascinating.
I mean, it's great. And I think there's a bunch more NBA stuff to come. Like there's tons more free agent stuff that's going to happen.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
And it's a very exciting time for two fans of the NBA.
It is. So that was your NBA Minute.
Remember we were going to do that podcast?
Yeah, we were going to do.
We played announcers calling a game.
That was our first experimental.
Still
podcast.
think it's a great idea.
It was. It was a terrible idea.
I think it's a great idea. I disagree.
And we had characters. It was called the Pocket Pass Podcast.
Pocket Pass Podcast.
Great title.
Amazing.
We had a damn good title.
Damn good title.
And we had
an amazing theme.
We had two good characters.
Great characters.
I was the play-by-play guy.
That's right.
Rod Sheppy, I think was my name. This is Rod Sheppy.
I don't remember the names at all.
Joining you tonight here in the garden. And we would cover NBA games, but we weren't like the actual announcers. We were doing it for some small like internet website. And
That's right.
So we'd be up in the nosebleed seats instead of in like the press row.
That's right.
Calling the game. And you were the color commentator.
I was like a Heinsohn-esque drunken color commentator.
That's right.
Yeah.
Who was like famously had only signed like 10-day contracts throughout his career. Like survived
That's
on
right.
10-day contracts.
Yeah, played
in the
on
NBA.
20 some odd teams.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then like different, people would come and visit us at the thing. I remember like Dirk Nowitzki came by in one of our like pilot episodes.
Always a pleasure to talk to Dirk.
It was the dumbest thing. And we tried to make it work, but we just couldn't. So then we did Glengarry Glen Ross Minute.
That's what that turned into.
Yeah.
It was probably better.
No doubt.
But, I have nostalgic sentimentality for that original idea. I think
and we had
great.
a great opening theme music.
Great
remember?
theme music. Yeah. You killed it. It sounded just like the NBA on NBC
The John
stuff.
Tesh thing.
Yeah,
the John
yeah,
Tesh
yeah.
basketball music, whatever that's called. I can't remember what that's called anymore. But that song, I'd written like a
It has a
parody
name?
of that.
It has a title?
It does. It's called like Hoop Dreams or Hooping It Up or, Tickling the Twine or something. I don't remember, but it's John Tesh, and it does have a title that has something to do with basketball. And and so I wrote like a parody version of that, and it was really fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so we're back from hiatus, and would you be interested in learning the etymology of the word hiatus?
I would very much be interested in learning that.
Because I thought to myself, I say hiatus.
You say
Do
hiatus.
I know what it really means? Do I know where it comes from? No, I don't.
Okay.
I'm grown up.
Lay
I can admit that.
Lay it on us.
Okay, so from the 1560s, it means a break or opening in a material object, especially in anatomy. And it's from the Latin, I guess pronounced hiatus.
Hiatus.
I guess that's how, I don't know that it's correct or not, but that's when I say Latin.
He's putting up big numbers in the Euro League. Hiatus. Big numbers.
Love that guy.
A lot of guys have their eye on him. Hell of a rebounder.
Very skilled.
Yeah, very skilled. Skilled big man.
It means an opening, an aperture, a rupture, or a gap.
Would my gaping maw be considered a hiatus?
Yes, it comes from, if you go back further, it means like to yawn, gape, or be wide open.
See that?
So your gaping maw would absolutely
nailed
be
it.
a hiatus.
I nailed it.
So if you're listening to us right now and you're yawning, it's not because we're boring. It's because you took a hiatus from enjoying the show. That's all.
Well, it's not because one of us is boring. Well, that's tasty.
Isn't that fun?
That's tasty.
Yeah. So I wanted to do a little. We're going to get into a bunch of stuff in this episode. None of it's going to be any good.
I'm going to catch the listener up on
please.
how this was going down in my head versus you. So we had some options for the schlepisodes, as we like to call them.
Correct.
The episodes that are not scene based,
right?
Movie based.
Yep.
And I love them. They may be my favorite of all the episodes.
They're fun.
They're really fun, super fun. And so I suggested to come back, we do a dick around, you and I.
Yeah.
That's another thing we call them.
Right. This type of schlepisode specifically is a dick around. Where we have
an unthemed schlepisode.
Yeah, nothing planned.
Is a dick around.
Exactly. Nothing to hang our hat on. No hook. It's just
That's right.
us.
That's right.
Yeah.
So we're setting up, and Billy tells me about all the notes he has for the dick around. And I say, innocently enough, guy brings notes to a dick around, and he tells me he can't do it without it. And to that I say, to you people, to you, the good listener, to my good friend Bill, that's not a dick around. We are currently not dicking around.
We just dicked around. I didn't use any of my notes until that hiatus thing. I hadn't dicked around at all. Like I hadn't done them at all until just then.
This has not been a dick around from moment one. And someday I'd like to do a dick around. I just want to, for the record, this is not it.
What? This wasn't a dick around up to now?
This is not a dick around.
What was it?
It's because you have notes. There's no dick
But
around.
I haven't used them at all.
You
until
did.
I did the hiatus thing. Yeah, but before that, was that a dick around? Doing all the NBA stuff and the thing about the T-shirt and all that nonsense?
I guess that's as dick aroundy as the opening of our podcast ever is.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So it always comes with a slice of dick around. I was expecting the whole cake to be a dick around, not just a sliver. But okay.
But I promise you,
I'll enjoy this sliver of dick around.
I promise you, all the notes I have are shit. It's bullshit. It's nothing important or good.
That's what I like to hear.
It's just dicking around.
Okay, great.
In note form. That's all it is. I promise you.
But someday,
do one without
notes
at all.
You'll be so untethered. It will be a joy to watch.
Okay.
You'll be looking around.
How do I? What am I supposed to?
What do I do here? What is this?
Where are my notes?
What is a dick around? Usually around 7 inches. Ow.
Ba-dum-bum. Ching. I love it. So anyway, I thought it would be fun to do a little history of this hiatus we were on. Talk about some of the stuff that's happened.
Yes.
Since we last put out an episode.
That was my suggestion early on.
Yeah, exactly.
Was to talk about some of the stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
And all right, so you have notes, so I'm going to relinquish control over this portion of the podcast to you.
All right.
And I am at your service.
Let's start with birthdays. Significant birthdays that have been celebrated since May 13th, 2026, when our last episode went out.
I love it.
Okay. First one, Cher. Happy birthday, Cher, on May the 20th. Cher,
I love
exactly.
Cher.
Yeah.
May the 20th.
Yeah. She turned 80 years old. Which, ironically, is the same number of plastic surgeries that she's had.
She looks amazing. I'm just
can't argue
look,
with the work.
Man,
the work is good.
Sometimes, after surgeries aplenty like that, people wind up looking like aliens, and it's really sad. And it's really like the vanity has gotten hold of them to the point where they've made themselves disgusting.
Yeah, for sure.
Not the case for Cher.
No, the work is impeccable.
I
mean,
it's unassailable.
Yeah, she's still. It's whoever did the work knew what Cher looks like. And stuck to that throughout.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Continued the trend.
Yeah, exactly.
Of looking like Cher.
We're not changing anything. We're just maintaining the look.
I love me some Cher.
She's great.
Half-Breed.
Yeah, Half-Breed's a great song.
Great song.
Oh, my God.
Great song.
Great song. Here's a couple of guys who share a birthday on July the 6th.
Oh.
George W. Bush.
Skipping right over some big ones.
Well, we're skipping.
Oh,
we're not doing in order.
We're not going in
bipping
order.
and bopping.
Not chronological order.
No, because that's what we do on this show.
You got to make that clear. You got to make it clear.
All right, we're bipping and we're bopping a little bit.
Okay, great.
Okay, George W. Bush, July 6th, along with Sly Stallone. Who knew that they shared a birthday?
Happy birthday there, Sly. Thank you very much. Happy birthday to you too. If I can change, then yous could change. We all could change. Speaking of bad plastic surgery, my boy Sly looks hideous. He's a monster.
Yeah, he is kind of a monster. You're right. Yeah, very strange.
Yeah, very strange.
Yeah, and he's really leaning into his Rocky persona. You know what I mean? He's just decided I am just going to be Rocky.
Yeah, I mean, what else can you do? You got to lean on something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Because I know there's a part of him that isn't quite as Rocky as he is.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
He wasn't that way at all for a spell.
Yeah, exactly.
And much like the films, he wasn't like that. Like Rocky 3, Rocky 4, and then we needed to return to brain damage. So with Rocky 5, we got Rocky 5 and Rocky 6.
And then in the Creeds, he's very.
That's right.
Back to Rocky.
Maybe I'm a little punchy.
But yeah, I think
But it works.
Yeah, it does work. But I think there was a time where he walked into a meeting in Hollywood. Good afternoon, gentlemen. I'm Sylvester Stallone, and I'm here to present my new script.
No doubt about it. No doubt about it.
But yeah, those two guys also turned 80 years old.
That's right.
Congrats to them.
Yeah.
May 26th.
Mission accomplished, Sly.
Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me you ain't gonna fool me again. Whatever that was. I hate that guy so much.
But nostalgically speaking, he was yes, I hated him too.
But yeah,
but in retrospect, it's can we get that guy back?
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
exactly. It
Jesus
was
Christ.
so benign compared to what we have now. You know what I mean?
true.
Like, dangerous as hell, but
Yeah.
oh my God.
Yeah.
Crazy. All right. May 26th, the lovely and talented, one of my favorite actresses, Helena Bonham Carter.
I do love Helena Bonham Carter.
Isn't she great?
So much.
Yeah, she's amazing. And has been for like decades. You know, like 18 years old, she was doing movies and she's awesome.
Yeah, that's
you know
right.
what I mean? She's
that's
just
right.
like
Yeah.
really
Top of the
good.
game. We don't really talk about Helena the way we should.
That's true.
She's really great every time.
Should we go ahead and cast a Helena
Let's
Bonham Carter?
do it.
Who would they play? Who would they play? Ricky Jay, Tina Fey, Marvin Gaye, and FM Ray. Who would they play? Who would they play? Roger Moore, Shah Gabor, Pauly Shore, Tupac Shakur. Who would they play? Who would they play? Who would they play?
Helena Bonham Carter,
Celebrating her birthday
60 years old.
with casting.
That's right. This is her present from us to you.
Yeah, that's right. So Fight Club is the Helena Bonham Carter that I default to. Like
Okay.
when I think of Helena Bonham Carter, I know she's been in a million things. I've seen her in a million things. I've liked her in everything.
Yep.
That's the one that stands out to me as like just a powerhouse
She's amazing. Yeah.
of greatness and ability.
And really out of character, because we think of her playing these upper crusty British characters
That's right.
from her early career.
That's right.
And then she's doing this down and out, like, you know,
Oh my God.
she's
yeah.
great.
No, she's like, mentally unhinged.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
But the sanest one in the movie. Like, it's
And,
like,
you just love her right off the bat.
She's
you know
great.
what I mean? Like
She's fucking great.
Yeah, she's terrific.
yeah.
Yeah.
And
amazing.
and the one to sort of, you know, through we as an audience through her are figuring out the fuck is happening in that movie. You know?
Right.
And she's a great vessel for that.
She is.
Because we're sympathizing so hard with her.
Yeah.
You know.
And in a way, what I think is interesting about her character, she's kind of the antagonist in that movie.
Yeah,
you know what I
definitely.
mean? Like, because she's got the thing he wants.
That's right.
Which is to be cool or
That's
whatever
right.
it is. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Or to
No.
be free of his, you know, repression and all that stuff. She's got it. And she's got what he wants, making her the antagonist.
In many ways, young aggro men are looking for women in order to take that next step, right? Almost always.
Right.
Like they direct all of that evolution that they're hoping for into a woman. And that was her. That was her for him.
Right.
And and there's that moment where like I think the elevator doors are closing and she's like, "You're the worst thing that ever happened to me."
I love that,
And I was
yeah.
like, "Fuck, dude. That if it were me she was saying that to, I'd be in a heap on the floor." Like she's so good. She's so good. Yeah.
And it's the bus doors, actually. He puts her on the bus to get her out of town. The bus doors are closing.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, she's awesome. For me, it's Wings of the Dove.
Great film.
Oh, it's a great film. And
Great
she's
film.
perfect in it. Like just let her perfect. She couldn't be better.
Yeah.
So good.
Pomp and circumstance.
And heartbreaking and so good.
Yeah. No, she's great.
She's amazing.
This is a a great call to
Yeah.
cast her.
So, you know, obviously limited opportunity here in our movie for
that's
Helena.
right. That's right.
You know, what would she look like as a blonde? Have we
th-
seen her as a blonde in other movies, I wonder?
She's been a blonde.
Has
I'm
she been
almost
blonde?
positive of it. Yeah.
Okay.
And I think it's fine. Like, I think it's more than fine. I think, I just think we have to take her as the powerhouse that she is.
Yeah.
And you know, she's Lynn Bracken.
She gets the best role
She
we
gets
can
the
give
best
her.
role we could give her. Yeah. That's right. That's right.
And I think she'd be great. I mean, we may have to say
Incredibly so.
she may have to pick another old movie actress for her to be portraying rather than Veronica Lake. Maybe that would help. You know, she's Betty Davis instead. You know, or something. Not that anybody really wanted to bang Betty Davis. You know, all that much.
I beg to differ, sir.
Buckle up, boys! It's gonna be a bumpy ride.
You're goddamn right, Betty. No, I hear you. Less of the allure. But I think Helena Bonham Carter has that gear.
Okay,
and
yeah.
could absolutely be Veronica Lake.
All right, good.
Yeah, I mean in her day.
Yeah. Oh my
in
God.
her day of hay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She's amazing.
she is.
Married to Tim Burton too, which I've never understood that.
I mean,
Very talented guy,
The
but
hairspray alone in that house is like, what's happening? How are you guys doing this?
There's an ozone hole in their ceiling. You know what I mean? That has formed because of all the Aquanet.
I love it.
But yeah,
I mean, they must have some great times together. They seem like some pretty great folks to be hanging out with.
they do. You're right about that. Yeah.
So I would like to recap the corral, if I may.
Please.
That's something we do
That
to
is
wrap
something
this
we
up
do.
usually. Helena Bonham Carter now joins Helen Hunt
Oh, nice.
and Angela Bassett.
Oh, this is a powerhouse chorale,
I mean,
man. This is
are you
like
kidding me?
this is going to be the toughest chorale to choose. Is
Maybe-
going to be that one,
Probably the most talentful chorale we have.
and it will continue to be because whatever lady that's super talented we pick, we're
That's a
going to
good
want
point.
to put her in that chorale.
That's a good point.
So
That's a good point.
it's going to be a powerhouse chorale going forward. I think.
I love it.
My prediction.
I love it.
It's great.
All right.
And
We did it.
finally, we did do that. And finally, the last birthday we wanted to celebrate between May 13th and today, which is July 7th.
That's right.
2026. June 5th, our very own Matt J. Zumbo.
June 6th.
Sorry, June 6th.
That's all right. I'm right
Matt
there
J.
with you.
Matt J. Zumbo celebrated a wonderful birthday. Just had the time of his fucking life, man. Just absolutely
This
loved it.
motherfucker. I swear to Christ, I swore I wasn't going to do this. But if it wasn't for me having done the work and having built a strong foundation that did not allow the bullshit to destroy a moment or a day, because I'm not that guy anymore. But if I was, you would have ruined that fucking day for me. You would have absolutely ruined that day for me.
You loved it.
This fucking guy.
You loved it.
I did not love it. I did not love it.
Okay, go on.
I did not love it.
Tell me about it.
Well, so, I mean, we got to set the scene, right? So,
Okay, yep.
it's my birthday.
Yep.
And we're going, I don't even know how to say this. A former professor of both of ours
Right.
was being memorialized.
Right. Had passed away. Legendary guy.
A while ago.
Yeah, like a
Well,
year
it hasn't
ago.
been recently. So
Right, it was like a year ago.
save your condolences. We're fine. but so they chose this date to memorialize him and have a thing, and it was so we all attended a ceremony and people spoke, and it was really lovely and it was really sad. And I remember, I had some rekindling of memories of Dr. Joe that I hadn't had before, and that was really nice. And
Yeah.
saw some old friends that I really hadn't seen in forever and missed and have genuine affection for. And
Yeah.
then there was everybody else that Billy would not let me get rid of. So there's I would say there's a team outside of a core group that maybe they tend to make moments fraught, uncomfortable. They're more annoying than some others in the
Maybe.
group.
Perhaps.
Maybe they get a little excited about things.
Maybe.
You see what I'm saying?
A little.
And so when it was time, and by the way, every time after the ceremony, every time we were going to this reception, we were hanging out with people, we were going to take a picture. Every fucking one of those, Bill was like, "It'll take a second, be 2 minutes, we'll be in and out." Never the case. Always there to 30 minutes easy or more. Just fucking taking pictures. Then we're at the reception. All the while I'm checking my watch. I'm like, where is this guy? He's making plans with an ex-girlfriend that I hadn't. I was like, what's going on? They emerged from a house together. He's tucking in his shirt. I didn't know what was going on. I just knew it was taking time away from my motherfucking birthday.
All that is so false.
It's not true.
It's not true.
It absolutely happened. We can corroborate every word of what I'm saying.
So false.
So
But anyway.
when I think we're finally able to escape
Yeah.
and really just, close ranks and shrink the group to real, connective, tenderly, I love these guys with all my heart and I want to spend this day with them. Billy invites everyone. Everyone knows what we're doing and where we're going. So how did I spend my birthday, Bill? Tell the good folks.
You loved it. You were at the table. You were at the head of the table. Everybody gathered around, singing "Happy Birthday," toasting you, honoring you. You were laughing at the table. You had so much big bombshells were dropped about our people we knew in our past, and some of them were true, and some of them were
Most
not.
were false.
Most of them were,
Yeah.
but we thought they were true,
Yeah,
which
we
made
did.
it more
We did.
fun.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
So so it was a good time, and I will say,
Yeah.
driving you home that day,
Yeah.
in my little Kia Soul,
Irrelevant.
you were so jazzed up, you were really excited
This is
and
not
happy.
true. I mean, of the
It's
things that
so
are not true, this is the most not true.
No, you were totally like more excited and happy than I'd seen you in a long time. So however that happened, I feel like we got there, and that's a good thing.
It happened because I made the best of a terrible situation that you ushered into my life. That's why it happened. It happened because I've been zipping, because I'm on an improvement plan, and I don't make my problems everyone else's problems anymore, or at least I try not to. But you opened the door here, buddy. Just talking it through.
You got to take the bitter with the better. You know?
Truth be told, I had a wonderful time.
See, there it is.
Would not have changed a thing.
See?
Honestly.
No, that's nice to hear.
I don't know. I feel like I was at the head of the table by default because they forgot to add a chair, and they were like, "Oh, this guy's still standing." So somebody ran and got a chair. I'm not like the head of the table, and it wasn't like people were toasting me. I think you made all that sound incredibly like. I think most people were like, "Is this fucking guy's birthday?" Like that's how it seemed to me.
No, I think they were all so happy to see you because you don't come out all that often.
I don't do
you know
those
what I mean?
things. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I think it was special for them. It was special for you. It was special for me. We all had a good time.
For you, really?
What?
It was special for you?
Yeah, to see you to see you hanging out with everybody and laughing and having a good time.
No,
and
it was
everybody
great.
having a good time.
It was
with
great,
you,
and I
you know?
wouldn't have done it without you. That's 100% true. So,
Good.
thank you for that.
Of course. Well, I'm glad that I was able to drag you over there and make you stand around with all my incessant glad handing. Wow, that was going on.
This guy loves to chat people up from his past. I don't know if he's hunting former glory. I'm not sure what it is.
I just hadn't seen them for a while.
Yeah,
like,
but
you know, there are people I hadn't seen for decades. You know what I mean? Like I hadn't seen, our good friend Jeff. I hadn't seen and his wife I hadn't seen for a long time. And I just
and you
wanted
guys
to chat
were
to them.
very tight.
Yeah, we were very tight back in the day.
Yeah, you guys did improv together, the whole thing,
everything.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was. It was just fun.
It was good
people.
to see Jeff.
Yeah, it was. It was great. What?
I'm debating whether or not I should say this, but I don't give a fuck.
Buckle up.
I don't give a fuck. Jeff, and maybe you can corroborate this, or maybe it's just me and Jeff. Jeff seems to have a membrane of like intimacy that he will not let you pass.
No, that's fair.
Is that right?
That's fair.
Does that seem true?
That does seem true.
He's
for
like,
sure.
he keeps you here because that's comfortable for him. And I remember often back in the day trying to get closer to Jeff and realizing it was a fool's errand.
Yeah. I think it's subconscious. Number one, right? It's just the way he is.
Sure.
Know? And two, I think I got to the point where I just ignored it. You know what I mean? And just like went in and
you're good
didn't
at
bother
that.
with that.
You're very good at that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I think that would be my. And I think I think you make him uncomfortable. To be honest with you, I think that's the other thing. It's just like you're a little scary to him. You know what I mean? Like it's just like, wait. He does drugs?
I get this a lot. I do. I get this, especially with that type of person.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So I think
yes,
that's
I do drugs, and I talk about it.
Yeah.
And I was currently on drugs, a lot of drugs. I had done a lot of mushrooms to go to that thing, and so part of that experience that I was having was like. I was tripping, but it was also really good.
Yeah.
Because we don't have to get into a mushroom creed here, but
we don't.
But it helps on occasions like that.
Sure,
for me. It
sure.
does.
Yeah. I get that.
Yeah.
All right, now. So I'm glad we got that settled.
All right.
How about
and that was the one time we had seen each other.
Yes,
between podcasts.
Exactly. Yeah.
So,
and it's always nice to go and do something socially with you because I come here. It's like that day.
Right.
I kind of felt like I was springing a guy from a nursing home to take him out to lunch because it's kind of like I only ever see you in this room in your apartment. You know what I mean? And then so the times we actually go out and do stuff,
the times you see me in this apartment are the only fucking times I'm in this apartment. Like I'm never here. You talk to my neighbor. I'm out at 7 and I'm home at midnight. Like usually that's my day.
God. Oh, that's
but
so
it's
funny.
funny that
Yeah.
It remains to be seen who's going to be springing whom from the old folks' home. Like I grant you, we're close enough in age that it could go either way, but not yet, buddy.
No, I understand. And by nursing home, I mean like your figurative nursing home of your being out in 7 to 12.
Right.
Like your job is sort of like part of the nursing home.
It's true. But that's right. This collective umbrella of the 4 miles between the theater and my house,
right?
That I don't get to go outside of much.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. So when we do get to go out and do a call, it's always so nice, and we're always tempted to be like, oh, should we like record ourselves while we're driving to the thing? And
that's right.
but then we say, no, this is This is our time.
No, I mean, yes.
This is private time, so we're not going to do that.
And I'm so appreciative of it.
And then we come and recap it.
And despite my dyspeptic take earlier, like it was very meaningful to me, and it did like it. We broke into the Lab Theater, right?
Yeah. That was great.
And that's a place that I used to go like nightly, overnight, get high, read plays, write plays, like talk to other people who are creating. Like that was a meaningful place to me. And will always be, despite it being the most poorly outfitted black box theater ever. It's essentially a broken down box of a room.
It's an old classroom
that somebody painted black.
Yeah, they painted black essentially. Yeah.
And it just, and I think it so informed the rest of my life, and like I was able to get in touch with some of the root system of the things that I still do and engage with, and like I don't know, it was really meaningful. And I wouldn't have done it without you.
Yay.
And so thank you for that.
Oh, my pleasure. It was fun. We had a ball that day. It was really good.
Yeah.
Good. All right. Now, let's go to the deaths that have occurred. Significant deaths since the last time we recorded an episode.
Okay.
This is May 13th.
Okay.
All right. June 22nd. Clive Davis.
God,
the
Clive
legendary
Davis.
Music mogul.
Yeah, for sure.
Shaped the careers of Whitney Houston, Bruce Springsteen, and Aretha Franklin, and others.
I remember Bruce eulogizing Clive.
There you go.
Day of.
Died at 94.
Wow.
June 22nd, also Alan Greenspan died.
Oh.
Guy who was an influential U.S. Federal Reserve chair and navigated the economy for nearly 2 decades.
That's right. Yeah.
But he was around in 2008, I think, when the thing all crashed. He was the Federal Reserve guy.
For sure.
Yeah. Here's a good one. June 19th, James Burrows. Juneteenth, that's right, on Juneteenth.
James
Burrows, who was
that was a bummer. Yeah. That was a bummer. Yeah.
Like in terms of television comedy, this guy like defined it
for sure.
Decades.
And the stories that came out about him after his death are like, wait, what?
Yeah.
Like he was amazing.
He really was.
Yeah.
Started on the Mary Tyler Moore Show in 1974, worked on the Bob Newhart Show, Taxi, Laverne and Shirley, Night Court, Frasier, Friends. I mean, you name it. He just sitcom comedy would not exist probably without James Burrows.
That's an insane list.
Directed over 1,000 episodes of TV comedy shows. Crazy.
Man.
June 16th, I don't know who this is. Davy Chase, who voiced Lilo in Lilo and Stitch.
Okay. Voice actor Davy Chase.
Not sure how she wound up on my list here, but there she is.
We lost her too soon.
I forgot to cut that out, I guess. That's why I'd stick around. June 12th, how about Gene Shalit? Gene Shalit with the big mustache.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, Gene Shalit.
I looked up to see if I could find his review of LA Confidential, but because it was on TV at the time, because he was on the Today Show and they just recorded on TV, and then they recorded over those. Like 2 days later, they just tape over everything.
Oh, geez.
So we don't have a record of his review of LA Confidential, but I can imagine it was really good.
You'd have to think.
Yeah, I'm sure he loved it.
Whenever you can get a Muppet to review your movie, you should.
That's exactly
Not to speak ill of the Muppet dead, but he was a fucking Muppet. He was really like a human Muppet.
He really kind of was.
Crazy.
Just hilarious. Like, I don't know if anybody would have cared about his reviews if he didn't look like that.
That's exactly what I'm saying. Yeah, exactly.
Crazy. Mitch McConnell, who we just presume is physically dead now. After decades of being emotionally and spiritually dead.
Absolutely.
But thankfully, hopefully, now he's finally actually really dead.
Hooray.
Which would be great.
Long live the Queen.
And finally, on May 13th, we lost Clarence Carter, the American blues and soul singer-songwriter.
Sure, CC.
Famous for hits like Patches.
That's right.
And another one called Strokin'.
Yeah, I know Strokin'.
Strokin' is perhaps one of the greatest songs ever written.
Very familiar with Strokin'.
Would you mind?
I'm surprised that you are familiar with Strokin'.
I remember Strokin'. It's like the ultimate song for a 15-year-old. It really is.
Between you and me, this is a can of worms because I have questions about, and I say it like that because there's an indefinable quality to the thing he's singing about, and we don't know what it is until way too late.
Well, do you mind, to catch the listeners up, would you mind if I do a little dramatic reading of the lyrics of Strokin' to kind of bring people up to speed?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure, buddy. Let's hear it. Wait.
When I start making love, I don't just make love, I be stroking. That's what I be doing, huh? I be stroking.
Is this the karaoke version of Strokin'?
I stroke it to the east. I stroke it to the west.
Sure.
And I stroke it to the woman that I love the best.
That's right.
I'd be stroking.
That's the way to do it.
Let me ask you something. What time of day do you like to make love? Have you ever made love just before breakfast? Have you ever made love while you watch the Late Late Show? Well, let me ask you this. Have you ever made love on a couch? Well, let me ask you this. Have you ever made love on the backseat of a car? I remember one time I made love on the backseat of a car, and the police
the cops came, yeah.
and shined his light on me.
Yeah.
And I said, I'm stroking. That's what I'm doing. I'd be stroking. Well, let me ask you something. How long has it been since you made love, huh? Did you make love yesterday? Did you make love last week? Did you make love last year? Or maybe it might be that you're planning on making love tonight. But just remember, when you start making love, you make it hard, long, soft, short, and be stroking. I'd be stroking. Now, when I start making love to my woman, I don't stop until I know she's sexified.
My apologies, dear listener.
And I can always tell when she gets sexified, because when she gets sexified, she starts calling my name. She say, Clarence Carter, Clarence Carter, Clarence Carter, Clarence Carter. Ooh, shit, Clarence Carter. The other night, I was stroking my woman.
You doing the whole song?
No, I've cut a lot of it, actually, but it's a long song. And it got so good to her. You know what she said to me? Well, let me tell you what she said. She said, stroke it, Clarence Carter, but don't stroke it so fast. If my stuff ain't tight enough, you can stick it up my woo.
Yeah.
I'd be stroking.
Yeah.
That's it.
You're rapping there?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Right. And it isn't until the anal sex illusion that we're able to decipher whether stroking means fucking or jacking. Self-love, as it were.
Well, the first line is, when I start making love, I don't just make love.
Yeah, but to
whom, though, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. That's where I was headed. Like, self-love is still making love.
Sure.
And, there would be not as nearly as much love in the world if that weren't the case for many of the people in the world. So, this rare gem of an interrogative song, which asks way more questions than it answers, leads us into a hazy area where we think maybe he's talking about, just masturbation.
Right. It does.
Right?
Stroking does imply, you would think.
That's what it had always implied in my youth, and I think you agree. I'm just going to go home and stroke it real quick. Did not mean I'm going to make love. That's not what it meant.
With my woman.
That's
yeah.
The woman I love best, anyway.
Exactly. Yeah.
Because that's stroking. All the other things, probably just fucking.
I guess.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm trying to. I for 20 years, I've been trying to figure out the distinction that Curtis has made.
Clarence.
Sorry.
And you wonder how Clarence landed on that word, right? Like maybe he had written the song and it said "fucking." I'd be fucking. You know what I mean, or
Could
whatever.
Be.
And the record executive's like, "Whoa, Clarence,
hold on a second.
We were trying to pay the bills here, my friend. That is not going to fly with our friends at the Vatican."
Clarence, if I may, have you considered humping? Which would also be, more indicative.
Yes, it would. That would have worked.
It's putting the dick in indicative.
Hard to sing. Humping is not as singable as stroking.
Humping is all he has to do. Right?
True. Yeah, that's true.
I mean,
it's not like it's an extended.
It's not like he doesn't rhyme scheme it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, he doesn't really rhyme anything.
Get
with
it in the verses much. It's just like,
yeah, humping would have been good.
Humping's okay, but stroking's better. I mean, if it's a seesaw between humping and stroking lands.
I mean, if you did humping, you could also use pumping and bumping here and there.
A lot of goodness there.
Yeah,
you know. Maybe we put out a remix.
I'm just spitballing here, but
just stroking this idea till there's nothing left.
To the east, to the west, whatever. You just go
to the podcast partner you love best. Stroking this idea. We be stroking. That's what we be doing.
Yeah.
These dick arounds.
Just stroking.
That's all it is. We be stroking.
That's all we're doing.
Thanks for bringing that. I had never I mean, I don't thank you for the dramatic reading because that was just insufferable. But like the topic, I'm very happy.
Oh, good.
That you brought it.
Good. Yeah, nice.
Again.
See, I'm taking the bitter with the better. That's what I do.
No, I'm very happy you brought it because I've had these questions for quite a while.
Which about
all
stroking?
of these, like what is stroking?
Yeah.
Why did he lead us into a masturbation area before saying like no, I'm talking about fucking, and then also I'm talking about anal fucking too. Like that's also stroking.
Right.
Like, and then what is the lyric? It's because if the stuff ain't tight enough.
Yes, that's correct.
Is that it?
If my stuff ain't tight enough,
yeah,
you can stick it up my woo. Which I guess because the previous lyric, the rhyme there, because he says the word fast in the previous line at the last syllable.
That's right.
Don't stroke so fast.
Don't stroke so fast.
You can put it in my
woo.
Yeah, so I guess that's, again,
right.
censorship.
That's the way to do that.
Censorship.
Yeah, I mean, that's...
I don't know. I mean...
It's fun.
Yeah.
It's fun to, like, turn it.
Yeah.
And ear would have been even funnier. You know what I mean? Like, that's how I want that joke to land. It's like, if my stuff ain't tight enough, you're expecting the rhyme with ass, and then...
That's right.
Then he says ear. That's the goodness.
That would have been nice, yeah.
But the woo is fine.
Kinky in the ear, but nice. Yeah, that would have been good. But again, the Vatican, would have put the kibosh on that whole thing.
And I want to say this, Clarence. Stuff ain't tight enough goes both ways. You know what I mean? That's not just about the stuff.
True.
It's also about what you're trying to put in the stuff. And maybe that's the problem.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know?
Maybe.
It goes that way sometimes, Bill. I don't know if you're familiar.
I wouldn't know.
All right. We got blue.
We did. A little blue there.
Billy brought some blue material.
I mean, if it hadn't been for Clarence Carter dying.
That's right.
Never would have
got there.
Never would have gotten there.
I'm really happy we did.
That's good. The other big thing that happened, a couple big things that happened between the time we were doing this and before.
Let's talk about it.
You had some professional, really cool stuff happen to you.
Oh, yeah.
Which is awesome.
That's hard to talk about, but...
let me toot your horn.
All right.
So this guy...
We be stroking.
This guy over here designed a set for a show recently.
I did.
Which I guess you hadn't done that for a while, right? I mean, when was the last time you did
I designed stuff not at the Wilma before, like smaller stuff for little things, like little storefront things. And you can't really dream as big in those scenarios. I mean, you can still be an active storytelling member of the creative team, obviously, but you can't. There are things that are limited in the smaller spaces with the smaller resources.
But this is a Tony Award-winning regional theater.
We are a Tony Award-winning regional theater. It's true.
Now that you're designing sets for, and let me just quote from the review.
Oh, you got the review quoted there?
Oh my God.
Oh, I demur from this whole discussion.
You can enjoy the sheer theatrics of the Wilma production. This begins, ladies and gentlemen, with Matthew J. Zumbo's set design. Zumbo's set is something like a cross between a Salvador Dali dreamscape, a cut-rate carnival, and a junkyard at the edge of abandonment. It fits the play beautifully. You have to see it yourself to fully appreciate its chaotic artistry. I mean, that's a hell of a review right there.
This guy gets me. I mean, I don't know how else to say it. When people had sent me that a few times, and I just would respond like, "This guy gets me." Like that's exactly that is. If I was trying to describe what I was going for before doing it, it would have been something like this.
And it's theater reviews, are supposed to be kind of like they mention the set, the costumes, the lighting, that kind of stuff. Usually, in passing, they'll say like, "Oh, the set was nice."
Serves the play,
exactly.
Serves the play. Blah.
But this is like effusive praise for a set. Like usually they don't devote 3 sentences to the set. You know what I mean? So bravo to you.
Well, thanks, buddy.
Yeah.
I mean, certainly the play allows for that. It's not like set in in an apartment in New York.
Right.
So the play allows for like really like being able to flex a little bit and like create things that sort of are like in the world, but also used by the world. And like it just like, there was a more ethereal sense to the play itself, which allows you to like, you play around a little bit with the design and get a little fun with stuff. And we got a little fun with stuff.
That's great.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah. It's a great play. Like I use this opportunity to tell everyone about Susan Laurie Park's The America play. It's a beautiful, beautiful play. It is really incredible. And people aren't writing plays like this anymore. The idea that plays could be written like this and still get produced is gone. It's gone. It's only because it had early success that it still gets produced by theaters like ours, like that only do sort of slightly more experimental stuff. And
Right.
like it's done. This idea has had its day and it's gone, and it's really sad because it's such a fucking beautiful play.
And am I mistaken that this is like one of like a 9-play cycle that she wrote? Didn't she write this like tremendous epic?
That's exactly
play
right.
cycle
Yeah,
with one of
that's
the,
exactly right.
And
And this is one of
them.
this was
Yeah.
the forebearer, the first one, and it's all in this theme of repeat and reconstruct. It's this R&R theme that she has. Like the text is repetitive, the things that happen within the story are repetitive, but they sort of reconstitute themselves in a slightly different way. It's really beautiful and poetic, and like trying to match that with the visual aesthetic was like really fun, like super fun to like repeat yourself in gestures and then like have that be like subtle enough that 50% of the people would notice it or whatever.
Right.
It was just really fun to work in the world that she created and to create something that served that story. It's really rewarding.
Well, I got one word for you.
Okay.
Theater.
I have one word 5 times for you, and it's theater. That's really kind of you to bring that up. I do appreciate it. I'm embarrassed, but I'm like, I will say that it has, that design sort of kickstarted a discussion that I've been trying to have for years. And it's about how like people that do what we do, the carpenters, the riggers, the welders, the electricians, the props people, all those people, costume people, every one of them, artists. Every single one of them identifies as an artist. We always had. Mm-hmm. And so I think it took like somebody who was like dyed in the wool, that kind of person, for the community to see me design something. I think helped like open up the sort of passageways of that conversation a little more.
Nice.
Yeah,
That's good.
it's good.
But the one thing you don't want, though, is to start getting paid as an artist. You still want to be paid as a technician.
Well,
there's much more money in that than
I
being paid
guess
as an
what I would
artist.
lobby for is both.
Yeah, that's
which is
true.
what I'll keep doing.
Yeah, that for sure.
if possible. But
For
yeah,
sure.
no, you're absolutely right.
Yeah,
It's a grind.
it is a grind.
That life is a grind.
Ugh, I don't know how you do it.
I mean, you do it because you love it.
That's right.
You understand that
Yes,
part.
for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
And in a way, I'm very jealous that you're still in the theater and doing all that stuff, and how much fun that must be to go in every day and be in the magic store. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Instead of doing what I do,
Yeah.
which is stupid.
I mean, I don't.
But-
Yeah. I mean, you're making a living. You're making a way. You're taking care of your business.
Yeah,
that's
having
all
fun.
beautiful and artistic in its own right.
Right.
But
The way I do it, it's beautiful and artistic. The way other people do it, it's boring as fuck, let me tell you. But
I'm sure that's true.
I run my unit the way I run my unit.
Here's to swimming with bow-legged women, buddy. I could not agree more. I'm sure that you're doing that. I'm sure that you're making it creative and artistic in the ways that you do it.
I make it fun. How about that?
Yeah,
Maybe
that's-
not creative and artistic,
that's
but
all-
we
that's-
have a good time.
All sides of the same coin.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
There's play is involved in all
Exactly.
those different aspects.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'll say about that.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, and so then it looks like that's leading to a promotion and a couple
Yeah.
extra shekels for old Zumbo.
Nice.
So
Nice.
it's like further entrenched at the albatross around my neck going forward.
But that's good. It's good. You're happy there, and it's
It's
you
good.
know, and
it always helps to hear you and other friends say like, man, I miss doing that stuff every day.
Yeah.
It's nice.
It is. It is. It's a magic store. That's where you work.
Yeah,
You know,
I'm
it's really cool.
also thinking of you guys on my 18th hour during Tech Week. I'm also
Right.
like, do they really want it? I don't think they do.
Probably not.
Yeah.
Sometimes we do.
Yeah, sometimes
we
you
don't,
want to
know?
pick and choose. Yeah.
Exactly.
You got to take the good with the bad,
Hey,
like you've been trying to
the
teach
bitter
me.
with the better.
That's right.
Exactly. All right. What else you got over there, Zumbo? What else you want to dick around about?
Well, I mean, we got segments.
We do have
We've
segments.
thing-sized this podcast into within an inch of its life, and I have been watching stuff.
Ooh,
So
I think I know what you mean.
we could do that.
Time to talk about what you see on the TV or the movie screen. Was it good, bad, or in between? What you're watching, when you're watching, what you're watching.
All right, I got 3 things.
Okay.
We don't have to talk about all of them.
Okay.
I'm going to run them down in a list form, and then you can pick the one you want to talk about most.
Okay.
All right? Because I know I see you're clocking the watch. And
No, we're doing good.
You're
We're
clocking
doing
the
good.
watch.
We're good.
Isn't it fun how that works both ways?
Clocking the watch,
You're watching
watching
the
the clock.
clock and clocking the watch.
Who's watching The Watchmen?
I don't think you gave my idea enough credence. I don't think we stayed there long enough.
Okay, clocking the watch, watching the clock.
I feel like you should be carrying me out of the room on your shoulders, and yet you just moved on.
No, you're right. You're right. Clocking. I don't usually use clocking in that way, though. You know what I mean?
But did you clock it? I say that all the time.
Yeah,
Like, did you clock that thing that went by? Like,
Right.
I say that.
I don't.
It's a thing.
It is a thing.
Okay.
People say
Acknowledge it's a thing.
It's a thing.
That's all you
People
need
say
to
it.
do to make this work.
Watching the clock, clocking the watch.
That's right.
Yeah, that works.
They're the same thing. And it's a spoonerism. Come on.
I would love to find out if there is any distinction between the two.
What?
So watching the clock is okay. Stick with me here now. So watching the clock sounds a little more passive, right? You're just sitting there.
You're watching the clock.
You're watching the clock. No, you're begging the clock to keep moving.
Okay.
Whereas when you're clocking the watch, you're like, I got to make sure I know.
Keep checking your watch.
Yeah, I got to know what
Something
time it
imminent is coming.
Right.
I love
yeah.
this.
They're kind of they're
the same thing, but they have there's a qualifying
There's
agent.
distinction, almost opposites in a way. You know what I mean? Like I'm just sitting here watching the clock.
No,
and
you're
my life is ebbing away.
Both characters are interested in the time.
True.
Because watching the clock isn't passive necessarily. It can be.
Can be. Yeah.
Clock and the watch, though, I think you're right, has an intrinsic, like, what something is about to happen.
Yeah, I got to make note of this in my mind.
I like this. But you could also be, I'm watching the clock, man. I know that thing's coming. I'm watching the clock.
That's
I'm
true.
watching it.
Yes, that's true.
You know what I mean?
You could. That's true. Yeah.
You could, like, point your eyes and then point at the clock, right? You could do that double finger in the eyes, and then I'm watching the clock. I'm watching you.
That's right.
And then I'm watching the clock.
Yeah, a referee could be watching the clock.
That's right,
Coach
watching the clock very
make
closely.
sure- yeah, very closely.
Yeah.
To make sure that things are happening. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
So there's a little more variance in watching the clock.
There is. So yeah,
But clock and the watch a little more playful, a little poetic.
Yeah,
If you will.
But they're both great.
They're both great. I love it. I love stuff like that. I don't know how I'm 53 years old and I never thought about that before. I don't know how that's possible.
I mean, it just happens as you get older.
I love that
You
there's
notice
things, there's foods I haven't tasted.
Yeah.
There's things I haven't done.
places I haven't been.
Phrases I haven't connected.
people I haven't glad-handed.
That's impossible. That's impossible. All right, here are the 3 things. Ready?
Ready.
I have been watching a shit ton of World Cup soccer.
Yes.
I've been watching a shit ton of Widow's Bay.
Never heard of
An
it.
HBO show.
Okay.
Nope, Apple TV show.
Apple TV.
And then I've been watching a shit ton of an Anna Devere Smith play that is like in this. It's in a genre that I'm not familiar with. It's documentary theater.
Oh.
It's apparently a thing, and apparently she is leading the way.
Okay.
In that genre.
All right.
I watched a shit ton of that. If you're interested, because we just ran that in a festival form.
Okay, so it was at your
It was
theater
at our
where you
theater.
saw it.
That's
Okay,
right.
got it.
Yeah, that's right.
So, okay, I'm interested in all these things, actually. Let's
Okay.
go in reverse order. Let's
Okay,
start
great.
with the great Anna Devere Smith.
It's a good call.
Okay, so she's documentary theater.
Do you guys know Anna Devere Smith? By the way, she's on the West Wing. That's how most people know her.
Oh, was she? I didn't know that.
But
Okay.
no, she played the Secretary of Defense
Oh.
for many, many seasons on the
Okay.
West Wing, and she's great.
Yeah, amazing.
She's a great actor in her own right, but also a renowned playwright.
True.
And mostly in this documentary form.
So tell me what does that mean,
So
documentary
it's
play?
like historical accuracy is the biggest component.
Okay.
Right. And then the other components around that are like, from what I can tell now, trying desperately to weave in what in a documentary you would just have someone look at the camera and tell you, trying desperately to weave that kind of information into the dialogue or
Okay.
into the scenic work.
Okay. And does it include like verbatim like reports?
Yes,
like-
it does.
Okay.
Whenever possible.
Got it.
Yes.
Got it. Okay.
Yes. Historical accuracy is the major tenet.
There's
You're
a-
writing a thing that the things that you're watching either had to happen and we have to be able to prove it, or like there's enough word of mouth that this is a thing we can like reliably trust as a thing that happened.
There's a great play that I saw a couple years ago about a reality winner who was the lady who like stole a document that said that
Fun.
You remember her?
I do remember hearing this.
I don't remember which war it was. One of the many. The Iraq War, whatever, was a bunch of bullshit. And she had this document because she worked in the Defense Department. She had been in the Army or something, or Marines, and then she was working in intelligence. And this document came across her desk, and she was like, "People need to know about this," and released it to the press.
Yeah,
and then went to prison for it and all that kind of stuff. So the play is called "Is This a Room?" And it's like the actual like transcript of what happened when the FBI came to arrest her at her house.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, it's great. It's amazing. And I don't know how much is written and how much is the actual transcript, but it's really cool. And there are parts of the play that are redacted. So there are moments in the play where they're standing there, they're talking, and all of a sudden the lights go out, and then it comes up and it continues. Like instantly, but in a whole different like vein.
That's
it's
so
like,
good.
And that part is redacted.
I love
and
that.
It's brilliant.
Yeah,
it's great. So that is what, when you say documentary theater, reminds me.
I mean, I guess that would qualify. It's just certainly hits all the tenets.
Yeah.
And this latest one. Basil Biggs, it's called, was actually a great grandfather of Anna Devere Smith.
Okay,
and she had just uncovered some family thing that led to him, and then just, like, desperate to tell his story, and is a pretty remarkable figure from what I can tell, like historically, meaningful to the suffrage cause and etc. But I hated the play.
Did you really?
You
hated it? Oh, wow. But you got to see a lot of it.
It was so dry.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say, dry.
You know, it was just so dry and like full of facts.
How long was it is my question.
2.5 hours.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
With a 15-minute intermission. Now, granted, this is early on in the process. What became clear midway through the week is that Anna was using this festival as a workshop.
Okay.
So we all had to be like, oh, okay. Now we know how to attack this. Right. We get what you're doing here.
Yeah.
So cuts are imminent, I'm sure.
Yeah, I think the one I saw, was like 90 minutes, no intermission, which is what you want.
That's what you want. That's what you want. Everybody writing a play or anything, 90 minutes is what we want. Not, maybe an hour 45 if it's truly special.
I can go longer. I'm willing to stick out if it's really good.
No, I mean, we produced a 4.5 hour Good Person of Sets one 2 seasons ago, and it's one of my favorite things we've ever done.
There you go.
I'm into it. But when you're not Brecht,
right,
90 minutes, please.
Yeah, most people should limit it to 90 minutes, no intermission, because with anything, there's a large percentage that is like good, it's okay, meh, in that gray area. Then the excellent things have the right to be longer, I guess.
Yeah, I think that's totally fair.
Okay. All right, let's go to number 2 on your list.
Number 2 is a little show called Widow's Bay.
Never heard of it.
It's on Apple TV, starring Matthew Rhys, one of my favorite actors.
Okay, and he's been like the king of TV for a while now.
He is the king of TV, yeah.
He gets these juicy parts and he goes on the screen and he's all like good.
Yeah, he just did the Perry Mason.
Yeah, which I heard was really good.
Good.
Yeah.
So good. 2 seasons and they killed it, but man, it's like 2 seasons worth your watch. Like, it's so good. And I'm about to start rewatching that because my Matthew Rhys engine is kicked up again. I just think he's incredibly good. He really has a subtlety on screen that is like unmatched.
Does he deserve a role in LA Confidential?
Oh my God!
Who would they play? Who would they play? John Hamm, Jean-Claude Van Damme, Heather Graham, the boys from Wham. Who would they play? Who would they play? Chris Pratt, Chow Yun-fat, Benjamin Bratt, Oliver Platt. Who would they play? Who would they play? Who would they play?
I can't help noticing you're like literally holding your brains
broken brain
into your head.
Trying to keep them in my head.
It's going to blow.
I don't know how to do this.
It's just going to blow out the top. And
name a character. That's where I want Matthew Rhys. This is hard. This is incredibly hard.
All right, now I'm not as familiar.
Yeah, maybe let's start there.
I've seen him in stuff. I know I've seen him in stuff, but it's hard. I can't really put a finger on like a Matthew Rhys performance where I'm like, that's the one for me. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I'll always remember him from. So
I'd be curious to know what you did see him in. I'm not going to put you on the spot because I know that's really hard. Like, what'd you see him in? But if you say you did, I
feel like I saw him in the trailer for that movie about Mr. Rogers with Tom Hanks. Was he the guy? Is he the reporter?
A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood.
Yeah. So he was great in that trailer.
Yeah.
So good. I mean, just blew me away. I mean, made Tom Hanks look like a schmuck.
I hate you so much.
I mean, I really almost wanted to see the movie after his performance in the trailer.
It just makes me want to punch you so hard. Like so hard. Like harder than I've ever punched anything.
But yeah, I know he's really good. Like, let's put it down. And you know what else I remember seeing him in?
Go ahead.
Was he not in a television series
Here we
with
go.
Sally Field back in the day about like family drama on TV? And my wife watched it.
If he was, I don't know.
Oh, maybe not then. And my wife watched it, and he was like he was one of the characters, like the son, one of the sons.
When you say back in the day,
yeah,
how far back in the day?
Sally Field was like grandma, and he was like one of the kids or whatever, and blah blah. I don't know. I didn't watch
Don't
it.
give me Sally Field was like grandma as an era. That's unacceptable, man.
Well, she didn't have a flying habit on her head. It was not that long ago. You know what I mean? She wasn't working in a mill.
Not Gidget.
No, she wasn't Gidget.
Not Gidget.
She wasn't riding around in the passenger seat of a Trans Am.
Tell you what, that's Sally Field though. Just a heartbreaker.
Right.
Jesus. Maybe I don't know.
I don't know what that TV show was called, but my wife watched it, and I saw him a few seconds on the screen. And I was like, oh, that guy's good. You know, that kind of thing.
I know him for his TV work, and I'll say this: like 2 seasons of an HBO show, all I need to know about Matthew Rhys, right?
Okay.
Like he ran the gamut. It did everything you could ever ask an actor to do, and he did it. He was also famously in this show called The Americans. Have you heard of this?
I've heard of it.
It's a very popular. I think
it
it was an FX series.
Like a spy drama kind of thing.
He was a Russian spy living in America, and he was also incredibly good. He's just really good.
Yeah, that's his reputation. Certainly, is as a great actor.
He's great, and there must be something about him working in TV. I mean, for what it's worth, TV has become maybe the better place to work.
I mean, you can work
in
more
so many ways.
Yeah, like you can constantly work if you want to.
You
know what I mean?
You can constantly work in the same place for 8 months out of the year. You can plan a life around it.
That's right.
That's not making movies.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. And it's more of a like you're saying, planned, like, okay, the next 3 years I'm doing this
That's
thing. Right. And that's all I have to worry about.
And that's beautiful.
And he does, and they will get time off to go, like he could go do a play. He could go do this, go do that. You know what I mean?
I think between Perry Mason seasons, there was like a year. Like that's how TV works now. We'll get you the next season when we fucking get to it.
Right.
And you'll like it when we do.
Right. And they sign you to a contract for like, here, you're the next 10 seasons or whatever. We sign you up. And then, if they cancel it, oh, well, I still get paid.
Right.
So, yeah, pretty amazing. The TV, and also TV's more experimental these days than movies, because they're willing to like put out a TV series and then pull the plug on it after one season,
right?
Because enough people will try it, I guess, that they get the commercial time sold, and then they can just be like, oh well, moving on.
Right.
Which is funny, but that happens all the time now. It seems like.
Yeah, I think you're right.
But yeah, the form of television right now is going through so much experimentation, and there's just so many different ways to write a TV show than there are to write a movie.
In so many ways, like equally talented people are going towards TV. You know what I mean? Like people that always used to just be like head on with a bullet directed towards getting a movie career up and off the ground. Mm-hmm. Like now that those supremely talented writers are all working in TV now, like, and there's so much. Yeah. There's just so much stuff,
content.
So much stuff in the world.
Yeah.
But anyway, to add to that is the show called Widow's Bay, which Matthew Rhys is an executive producer on, and a director and a writer, and he's helping tell the story in all these ways. And it shows. I think he's really great. So the premise is he's the mayor of a small beach town, and he's really actively pursuing like getting tourism back on board in Widow's Bay.
Okay.
And the cursed town and the people who live in it are against that idea.
Okay.
They're thinking to bring people here would be essentially to kill them. There's a bunch of lore about the island, like people born on it can't ever go to the mainland without dying. And it is funny. That's another great part of the show. But so far what it's doing in the convention that I'm really into, and what has caught my eye about it is like it's taking each horror trope and sort of combining them in the ways that this town is cursed, right? Like the first episode, there was this inexplicable fog that killed a person.
Okay.
And then there was there's this. The second episode was him having to spend a night in an inn by himself.
Sure.
That no one that everyone said was haunted, and he had to prove it so that the tourism. Anyway, it's good. It's really good. There's an episode that like alluded to the Carrie story, very similar. With a thing that happened in the town, and so like it's taking all of these little tidbits and like sort of coalescing them into this bigger story, which I think is really good.
That's
it's
cool.
really good, and you get to follow like Matthew Rhys around being scared or being angry or being all these things that this town makes him, and it's really enjoyable.
All right. So, given all that, where do we put him in our thing? We never cast him.
Yeah, because my mind got broke. Because my mind got broke.
My gut, just knowing, what he looks like and all that stuff is just do Exley. That would be where I'd put him. Make him an Ed Exley.
It's not enough.
No. Okay, make him all three of the heroes. And he can play Exley, Bud, and Jack.
I think you're absolutely right that Exley is like the default. Like the guy that's seen him in a trailer and thought he was great would go
Exley.
Ed Exley.
100%. Yeah.
Yeah.
Casting by type, that's what you would do.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he'd make a fucking killer Sid Hudgens.
Yeah, okay.
He so has that gear, like, he can get dirty. You know what I mean?
Okay.
He like, just give me a minute. Just give me a fucking minute, Bill. Shit. I have to process him in a blonde wig, see if that works.
Okay, the peekaboo bangs. Think about it.
I'm thinking about it. I know it's a podcast. You don't have to tell me. I'm thinking about him as the bowl of cereal guy.
Oh my God. That might be undercutting.
Actually, so he's got to be a big three guy.
Yeah, I would think so, right?
Got to be.
Yeah.
And actually works, but I don't think it gets at the heart of what makes Matthew Rhys great.
Okay.
I think he could do it.
Yeah.
I think Jack Vincennes gets at the heart of what makes Matthew Rhys great.
Okay.
That's what I think.
Well, I'm going to defer to you because you know him better than I do. So I have to defer to you on this.
Okay, it's tough. Each chorale has 3 members.
Okay.
Each of those members really dandy. So it's going to be a scrappy battle getting out of that chorale.
Okay.
Each one.
Well,
I'm gonna if you really mean it.
I do mean
you're
it.
really deferring to me, and you
totally
want the podcast to be over.
No, I don't want it to be over. I just don't have enough knowledge of him to say one way or the other.
I think Jack Vincennes.
Okay.
I do.
I'm good with that.
All right.
That's exciting. Another Jack Vincennes. I remember some heavy hitters being in the Jack Vincennes chorale.
That's right.
Lay them on me.
Some of my favorites.
Okay.
John Cusack.
There you go.
Right?
That's a good one.
That's a good one. Really good one.
Yeah.
Tough to beat John Cusack.
Yeah.
Sam Shepard. Also tough to beat Sam Shepard, right?
Very, very tough.
Right? And then, like, I'm not trying to call things early, not trying to create a wagering situation, not trying to cast odds. All I'm saying is this guy seems like the favorite to me.
Okay.
It's Leo DiCaprio.
Oh, wow.
I mean, right?
I mean, that's a trio of guys to try to overcome.
Right now, Matty Reese is like, dude, with Leo, he's like, I'm good.
Yeah.
But,
Wow.
yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Thanks for doing that.
That was fun.
It was fun.
It was really good. And then the World Cup. You've been watching some World Cup.
Yeah, you've been watching some World Cup.
Yeah, I've been watching some World Cup and enjoyed some World Cup.
Fuck stoppage time, Bill. Fuck it.
I love stoppage time.
I'm sick of it. Stop the clock when the play stops. Start it again when the play starts. How hard is that?
And one of the things, speaking of stoppage time, is the hydration breaks are very, very controversial.
They are.
And people I know from other countries, like I was talking to a neighbor of mine the other day from Uruguay.
Nice.
Who is so really just fed up with the hydration break.
Hydration breaks are internationally a bane.
Yeah, because the whole point of soccer is it's a free-flowing thing that just goes and
it's
goes.
a physical trial.
Exactly.
It's like who's got all of that?
Right, for 90 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, the hydration break is terrible. And I happen to love stoppage time because it's so un-American. It's like... In this country, we
How
have.
dare you?
In
How
this country,
dare you?
we have a little. We have in the NBA, we have clocks that go to .01.
That's
you know
right.
what I mean?
That's right.
And it's like, no, let's just say close enough. Let the refs decide. That's what I love about it. It's say maybe 5 more minutes. I don't know. Maybe. And then
I hate that.
And then after 5 minutes is over, if we're still having fun, we'll play a couple more.
I hate it.
And then we'll blow the whistle.
Here's what I do know. And this could be the American thing that you say, and maybe I'm guilty of it. God forbid. I'm guilty of wanting something that's typically American. God forbid, honestly. But willing to accept it if that's true. Everyone who I've been watching soccer with, a lot of noobs, a lot of people that hadn't seen the game before, aren't familiar with it.
Sure.
Every one of them hate stoppage time when you take the time to explain it to them. I'm like, why do they do it like that?
Yeah.
Exactly. That's where I'm coming from. And maybe I'm a noob. Maybe that makes me American. Maybe that makes me all these horrible things. But I just think it makes no earthly sense in the world to just be like, this guy... pick a number of minutes.
Yeah. No, I think it's tradition, really. I think that's the whole thing is they used to count the 90 minutes, and I used to, as someone who used to be a soccer referee, and when you are refereeing the game, watching all this stuff, and you have to keep the clock on your wrist.
Yeah. You have to clock that watch.
You have to watch the clock and clock the watch at the same time as you're calling the rest of the game.
It's true.
It's really tough. And, to do all that is hard. And I think that's part of it. It's like, we're trying to give a little grace to the machinery that makes the game go. You know what I mean? And in the old days, when we didn't have Casio wristwatches to run the game on our wrist, you had to be like, well, we'll play. Let's keep going a little more. That guy was laying around for a while, so let's play a couple more minutes.
Right.
Whatever.
Right.
So I think it is a tradition thing. Now that technology has caught up, maybe it's time to think about a better way to do it, because we do have like laser guided offsides calls.
That's all. And there's a chip in the fucking ball. And we still have fucking stoppage time.
Exactly.
Come on.
I love it, though.
But here's what I do love about it, even people that love it don't make this argument usually. I think the thing that I love most about it, and this is something I'd love for the NBA to adopt, is that the ending of the clock won't determine how this play ends. Like, they will let a play happen. Like, that's the thing about an amorphous stop, is that if somebody's on a heater, they're going to see how that plays out.
Exactly.
And I love that.
Yeah.
I think that's it in its most beautiful form. That's it. It's not worth the rest of it to me, but I do love that byproduct.
Yeah.
And I think the NBA could also consider something like that.
Because what it does, makes it fun, is that like the other night when Mexico was down 3-2 to England,
right?
And Mexico just kept attacking half, just attacking.
So many crosses.
Yeah, and England is down to 10 guys because one guy got a red card. And the stoppage time comes, and like, okay, they've got 10 more minutes. This is great.
Oh, this game is the best.
And then the 10 minutes expire, and the ref is letting them go a little more because hoping that they will tie the game. Because that would make it more fun. Look how much more fun we can be having. This is exactly what
England defended the lot of time they were supposed to cosmically. It was done, the tie game isn't what you want there.
It's kind of like, I feel that it's kind of like the zombie second base runner in baseball now that they do. It's like, we don't want to have any more fun. We played 9 innings. We've had enough fun. Put a guy out on second base. Let's end this shit as soon as possible.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
You know what I mean? So what I like about the soccer way is it's like, well, just if something fun's happening, let's let it play out.
I hear that.
You know what I mean?
Hear that. Yeah.
And both sides then get, both sides, the England side and the Mexican side, were both on the edge of their seats, like,
they sure
screaming for something good to happen.
They sure were.
And that sort of excitement only comes when you just kind of let it play out. You know what I mean? So that I do like about it.
I guess. I don't know. I think if there was a clock counting down, the excitement would have been the exact same. Because they were attacking relentlessly for 40 minutes.
Yeah, they really were.
Just didn't... That was a crazy game.
It was crazy. They were
Kane with the penalty kick, and then just a constant barrage of attack on the other end. It was crazy.
They were just too short. I mean, that was the end of the story. They were just too little. It was a shame.
Couldn't get to some of those headers.
Yeah, the Englanders were just bigger. That's all it was.
It's true.
That's why Japan loses every year in the World Cup too, because they're faster. They're zippier.
Got to be big in the box these days.
Yeah, you have to be.
You have to be.
Yeah, but soccer, what a sport, man! It's nice to see Americans enjoying soccer. because
great.
it's a great game.
It's great. 94 when we all, for me, that was a big wake up because that World Cup was here and like Lexi Lawless and that whole crew like really got me into the whole thing.
Okay.
And like that was my meaningful entry into World Cup soccer. And I've been a fan ever since. Like I've been a huge devotee this time of year every 4 years.
Yeah.
It's the best.
It is really fun. And the games are so good.
It's the fucking best.
Yeah. When the level of competition is really fun.
Geopolitical.
Yeah.
It's the best version of sort of our evolution as humans into an athletic skill set that I can think of. Like it's just crazy meaningful.
Yeah, it's fun.
Somebody last night was like, "Oh, you're watching sports." I was like, "Excuse me, I'm watching a geopolitical event unfold before my eyes." And I said all the things I just said, and they were like, "Oh, okay."
No, I love it. I love the World Cup. I wish that they had a not corrupt organization to run it.
Wouldn't that be great?
That'd be great.
Yeah.
But I do love the World Cup.
That would be great.
Because it really comes down to watching the players, competing the way they do is just marvelous. You know, leave FIFA behind just to see watching the players is just so compelling. It's just like they love it so much and they're so passionate about it. It's even to see like the French be passionate about something other than bread and wine is just awesome. You know what I mean? It's really cool.
Yeah, they love it. They
do love it. It's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Little known fact, Englanders who invented the game were the first ones to call it soccer.
Oh, there you go.
By the way.
Yeah.
Just so you know.
We always think that's an American
like you're
thing.
not. No, it's not at all.
Good.
Yeah.
I'm glad to hear
I
that.
just wanted to clear that up
Yeah,
for
I did
people.
not know
'Cause
that.
Like that is a source of some hardship for some people.
I did not know that, and that's good.
Yeah, we
to
call
know.
it the thing that the people that fucking made it called it first. So fuck off, football. Yeah, and I've been watching a ton of that because I love it.
Yeah, I have too. It's really good.
Yeah.
And having it in my backyard this time around, and
Right?
in your backyard too.
Yeah,
it's like
totally.
a mile from here, from
Exactly
where you
right.
live.
Yeah.
And in my house is a couple miles away at
Yeah.
the stadium. And it really has only gotten in my way one time. There's only been one inconvenience, which is good.
This city's been better for it overall. Better. The vibe
Interesting.
on the streets are better.
Sure.
The businesses are happy. People are happy.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah,
There's this great story of like the march of the Paraguayan team through the city, like interrupted a wedding. And
Oh,
so
that's
there's,
awesome.
There's all these pictures of the bride and groom with this mob of people in soccer jerseys. Like it's just, fun stuff like that has been happening. And it's been like a real uplift.
That's nice.
To the city.
Yeah, I was in New York for a week for work, and during all that, and we went out one night to watch the Paraguay-Germany game where Paraguay knocked out Germany, and there was it was in this bar, and there was like a whole big booth of I assume they were Paraguayans cheering on their team.
Yeah.
And it was awesome. Like those penalty
Right.
kicks, every single penalty kick was either life or death for them.
Right.
And it was just,
living and dying.
fantastic. Yeah. And there was one real quiet guy sitting at the bar the whole time who didn't say much of anything or really react to anything. But as soon as Germany lost, he just got up and walked out. We were like, oh, okay, German dude. Okay, got it. Yeah.
Scheiße! Oh, yeah.
That was fun.
That's
oh my
good.
gosh, yeah. I love it. I really do.
And for
yeah.
those reasons is what makes it so great.
Yeah, it's really cool. People really enjoy it. It's great.
We did it, buddy.
Did we do it?
I think we did it. We're back. We are officially back.
We are back. And
Back in your streams, back in your hearts.
Oh my God. And next week we'll be back to doing the stuff we do, which is, this is stuff we do too, but we'll do some scene work.
Oh, yeah. No, we're going to do scene work.
Yeah.
Real intensive scene work.
Oh my God. The
Like,
kind of scene work you've never seen before.
Nicely done.
Thank you.
We're going to break it down.
All the way down.
And then build it back up a little.
Molecular.
That's right.
Yeah, we're going to unconstruct and rebuild or whatever, like Susan Laurie Parks.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Repeat and reconstruct.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we're going to do.
Yeah.
It's going to be awesome. There's going to be
It is what we're going to do. I mean, it's almost exactly. That's crazy.
SLP knows her shit, man.
For sure. Yeah. I mean, if I wasn't clear, I think that play is extraordinary, and I think she is extraordinary.
I would love to see that whole 9-play thing. Because it's got to be great.
Well,
I mean,
could have started by saying the first one.
I could have. I missed it. I didn't even know what was going on.
I wasn't going to tell them anything like that on this podcast, but right at the end here, figure sneak it in.
I didn't know what was happening. I didn't know you were designing the set until after when this review came out and everything. So,
No, we definitely talked about it.
we didn't. Not a single time. The first time I heard about it was when I saw the review. So, anyway.
That can't be true.
It's true.
That cannot be true.
100%.
You cannot be serious. Who am I doing right now?
John McEnroe.
That's the best. That's the best that you know that from 3 words.
Anyway, so yeah, we're coming back, 2 weeks with that nonsense. And then hopefully, folks, we can get back to a regular...
Oh, we're going to get back on it.
Regular schedule.
We're going to get back on it, yeah.
Right back on it.
No doubt about it.
Yeah, we're gonna be stroking.
This was just a little summer hiatus.
That's right.
And now you all know what that means.
That's right. That's all it was.
Yeah.
So glad to be back. Glad to have you back. And we'll be back with more back as soon as we're back.
Here.
Thanks for
Okay,
listening.
bye.
Bye-bye.